Operation Charlotte's Web begins its 4th day, and Border Patrol Chief Gregory Bavino says people in Charlotte are glad his team is there, despite the protests we've seen. Some activists say CBP activity is overwhelming and residents don't feel safe.
In Charlotte, new federal data has been released showing a comprehensive look into the effects of Operation Midway Blitz.
Of Damon and Fargo, Rogers Park tenants joined one another to protest the unsafe living conditions and rent hikes by new landlord Imran Khan. Tenants do report claims of rodents, bedbug infestations, and broken appliances.
29 days into the government shutdown, states are struggling to fill the gap for when SNAP benefits cut out on November 1st. Border Patrol Commander Gregory Bavino has been ordered by a federal judge in Chicago to attend a hearing after being accused of violating temporary restraining orders.
Everybody wants criminals specifically that are committing those heinous acts to be off the streets and out of our community and not perpetrating crimes. But again, the reality of what we've actually seen with who has been targeted is much different from just those specific individuals.
More than 200 people have been apprehended since the operation began, with agents making arrests at work sites, grocery store, parking lots, and Home Depots. DHS says among those arrested, 44 had criminal records and 2 were known gang members. Protesters have been following agents' cars and trying to disrupt operations since Saturday, and some community activists say American citizens have been questioned and detained. North Carolina Governor John Steen says the operation stokes fear and divides the community, but is urging residents to remain peaceful and report anything that looks wrong to local law enforcement. Sources confirmed to News Nation that agents could be in New Orleans as early as this week. Border Patrol Chief Greg Bavino tells News Nation his team's committed to doing whatever is necessary.
Wherever we go, rest assured, beyond a shadow of a doubt, as sure as the sun rises, we're going to take as many bad people and bad things off the street as we can. We're going to make America a safer place, one arrest at a time.
Louisiana Governor Jeff Landry requested the National Guard be deployed in New Orleans over a month ago. While he could activate the Guard himself, he needs the Trump administration's approval to secure federal funding. Arianna Spruille in Chicago.
But I know that a lot of people in the city are not as lucky as I am and don't have other methods to get around.
Jamie Bernstein depends on the CTA to get her from place to place. However, Bernstein has a privilege that many CTA riders do not: access to a car.
I actually feel like it's more reliable than even driving. The driving, like there's traffic and it's hard to get around, it's hard to find parking. The CTA is so reliable because I love it so much.
As early as 2026, CTA, PACE, and Metro riders will feel the $770 million budget shortfall firsthand.
I use the Green Line, and I use it from Harlem and Lake all the way to 35th Brownsville IAT.
Entire communities will lose access to jobs, school, medical care, and everyday necessities.
According to the RTA, a 48% service reduction means that 4 out of 8 of these train rail stations will be suspended. This also decreases the frequency of trains by 10 to 25%. For Metro riders, early morning and late night train rides will be eliminated, leaving many commuters with no other options.
I always run a little bit late to classes whenever, I need to be there at a specific time, and then I'll be either 10 or 20 minutes late.
CTA provides rail and bus services to the surrounding suburbs, while the Metro helps power the loop by serving more than 70 rail stations in the city of Chicago.
I mean, the buses come all the time. The train is always here. Every once in a while there's something weird going on, but usually that's like it's not running well. Usually it's like there's an incident at a station.
The Regional Transit Authority urges everyone to stay informed by joining the Transit is the Answer Coalition and subscribing to the Regional Transit Update. Reporting from The Loop, I'm Arianna Spruille.
Fueled by their responsibilities as journalists, Loyola University Chicago students made headlines for their interactive ice map verifying sightings near campus.
Taking inspiration from the Chicago Sun-Times, Lily Malone and Julia Pentasulio are balancing full-time class schedules alongside the needs of the map, committing anywhere from 30 minutes to upwards of 5 hours working together.
So it shows like the photo here and then kind of like a short description of all that we know about the sighting.
The source of much controversy and criticized by Illinois elected officials such as Governor J.B. Pritzker and Mayor Brandon Johnson,
ICE is the one who's going into neighborhoods where they, frankly,
Operation Midway Blitz wraps up after 8 weeks, reining in its increased presence in and near the Rogers Park neighborhood.
We knew we wanted a way to document ICE, and we knew it was unrealistic to write a story for every single ICE sighting that happened in the area.
A sighting near a campus dorm brought the conversation into their backyard, and the two brought this idea to their staff meeting, resulting in the creation of the map.
We're obviously all students, so we have other things to do as well, so we wanted to make sure that it was attainable.
We'll usually get a text from someone, and like admittedly most of the texts don't have all the information that we're asking for, like if they don't have a photo, but if they have all these other things or like lots of pieces of the story, we kind of make a judgment call of if we feel like we can trust this source to add it to the map.
The job at the Phoenix in general is incredibly demanding.
Malone relies on managing editor Pensasulio and their staff to delegate the various responsibilities. The hard work has not gone unnoticed, receiving 100,000 sightings on the map alone. Nearby universities, such as Northwestern and the University of Chicago, have created their own interactive maps.
Our map has seen a lot of attention, which I'm very grateful for, because this kind of community-based effort is only possible if everyone gets involved.
Apart from its success, the two acknowledge their role as journalists to provide their communities with relevant and accurate information they need to make informed decisions.
So it has been a challenge to be really transparent about the work that we're doing and why we believe that it's our place to do so.
Uncertain about what is next, the two are grateful that they have access to a platform to do meaningful work, crediting the award-winning publication for preparing them.